What is going on? Here I am. For those that normally check in, you probably was wondering, where's Mo? And not that many people check in. This is more or less for me, but it's all good. I gotta stick to what I said I was gonna stick to. But I was working up in Vermont, dealing various chemicals and gases, and a storm started up there. Hopefully this is the last snowstorm in New England of this season. And I was almost an hour and a half, 2 hours north of Massachusetts, of Springfield, so it's gonna be colder. It's in the mountains. As I came down to Mass, like the Springfield area, it's like this icy, slushy, crappy mix. So, I mean, for the most part, when I go home, it takes about an hour to get home. So it's pretty much the same travel speed. It was just getting here, getting back to work from Vermont, man. That snow, man, all those mountains, you gotta take your time and go around the mountains real slow. Just keep tapping the brakes and let it just kind of just coast. Cause when you carrying, you know what I'm saying, you got 20,000 pounds worth of weight going down these mountains. You know what I mean? You hit a wrong curve at the wrong speed, the brakes ain't gonna save you. So you gotta gradually go. You gotta take your time. You can't rush into it. You gotta take your time. You gotta be patient. You gotta do the opposite of a young man with a strong libido. You gotta take your time and wiggle your way down the mountain for safety. If you rush too quick, just like a young man with a strong libido, you rush too quick, it's gonna be problems, you know. Young man with a strong libido, when he rushes too quick, you know, he might have a life sentence. He might have at least a minimum 18-year sentence, either with a child or something worse. You know what I mean? You rush too quick down that mountain, don't take your time, you might have an eternal sentence, no longer in this existence, in this form, just in another form. Because you know I don't believe in death in the traditional sense. I don't believe that death is the end. No, not at all. I didn't realize I accidentally pushed a button and XM radio. Who uses XM radio? Who uses that? I was like, to me, XM radio is like, it's like when the Betamax came out. That was supposed to beat out VHS, and it just didn't. That's like when the 8-track came out. You know what I mean? It was popping for a little bit, but nobody messed with it no more. You know what I'm saying? There's 8-track, there's Betamax, and now we got XM radio. Like, nobody's using any of those things. They sounded good when they started. You know, it's like those plasma TVs. It was popping for a little bit, but nobody really messed with it. Ain't nobody really messing with that. Not at all. I had to stick to it though. You know, even though I'm late with the pod, with the Tap In Commuters open mic, I need to change it to the Commuters monologue, because this is legit the 11th time I've done this. I think I tried to bring one person on. I've had such few jokes thrown my way by comedians or tested out, I can remember them. Right? I think my boy Pops threw a couple, and my boy Jeff Brown threw one up there. That's it. But I think the point of this, the main point of this, is when you say you're going to commit to something on a daily basis to help yourself propel yourself in life to a different plane, then the main ingredient is just to stay consistent. Like, my goal is to do this by 4:30, but Tuesdays I go to Vermont. It's hard. Like last Tuesday, I mean, I'm doing a little bit better. I got out at 5:50, Last Tuesday, I got up 6:30. Man, it was crazy. Much better today. I would have been much better. It was just the weather. You can't cheat the weather, man. You know what I mean? That slows it down for everybody. It's just I gotta figure out how to maximize my time when I get to the crib, because it's like I get home, I prepare lunch. By the time I'm done everything, I gotta go to bed and get right back up. So gotta figure out how to maximize my me time a little bit better when I get home. It's just like some days it's like I'm only just working for the sake of work, for the sake of making this work, you know? And it could be a little daunting, but it's on me. It's on me to just manage my time better. If I got to get to the point where, you know, instead of making one sandwich for tomorrow, I just make a bunch of them. Just get the lunch out of the way for the week. So when I'm getting up in the morning, I'm just grabbing and just putting something in my lunch box. So just little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. Get home, don't even dilly-dally. Just get home and take a shower immediately. Don't even. Because you can get to doing some stuff and moving around. Then when you finally take a shower, it's like 10 o'clock at night. You're just showering and going to bed. So maybe if I took a shower first, get invigorated real quick, and then handle my little errands. I got stuff written down as far as what I got to do. But we going to make it, turn this heat down, so y'all can hear me. But we going to make it do what it do. We are going to make it do what it do. Jokes! We're going to do jokes. I was way too political. The world is dark, and it's very concerning right now with what's going on in the Middle East. But the only reason why it's concerning to me is because I was tuning into things and watching and paying attention to things. It's crazy because one side says America's doing terrible. They're going to run out of ammunition in the Middle East. Another side is saying whoever's saying that, they're lying completely. They're doing just fine. None of that stuff don't make my credit score better. You know? None of that stuff cures my intestines. So I will pop in every now and again just to have an idea of what's going on. And if I can get some inspiration in the form of a joke, cool. But I can't keep doom watching too much, man. It's emotional. Very, very emotional. So we're going to stick to these jokes, though. Whoa, what I was talking about? It was talking about Jim Carrey and how he might possibly be cloned because he looked different. They're ruling out plastic surgery. They're ruling out aging. He's cloned. And like, if we got the technology to clone people, what the hell is duplicating Jim Carrey going to do as far as moving the needle in the form of influence on this planet? If they got the technology to clone Jim Carrey, they might as well clone Jim Crow. That could actually get something done, man. Dig up some of these old bones of these famous people and clone them. People that can actually influence the world. You could dig up the bones of Albert Einstein and clone him. But nah, y'all rather duplicate Al Green. You know? The Chinese could clone Genghis Khan. But y'all rather clone Gucci Mane. Like, come on, man. Stop. Stop. Using all this technology to clone nominal celebrities. Yeah, right. What else happened? It was unfortunate. It was a mass shooting outside of Nipsey Hussle's burger joint in Los Angeles. Is it called Marathon Burger? I wouldn't be like, I'm not trying to make a joke. I think it's Marathon Burger. There was a shooting. Some people died and people got injured and got hurt. And you would think that would be enough to close operations for the day. Like, yo, it was a shootout. Somebody died. Nah, like after like the police taped off whatever and carried people off in a stretcher, people still went back to the restaurant. It was business as usual. Now, either that food is very, very delicious, or the manager is an asshole and trying to reach a quota. because I think Baconators are extremely delicious. But if somebody got shot in the midst of me ordering, that is the universe's way of telling me it's time to go on a diet, bro. Time to give up the cholesterol. Like, how the hell do people tailgate? It's literally raining, it's slushy, and it's icy, and people are tailgating right now. Like, what the hell is wrong with that? That's crazy, yo. Like, it's a sheet of ice on the hood of my car. And it's an icy mix, and people is still speeding, tailgating. This shit bugged out, man. I don't understand this, man. What are we supposed to, getting back to the Future Part 2, say we were supposed to have flying cars by 2015? Oh my God, the way people drive effed up on the ground, could you imagine people in the sky? As many accidents as on the ground, people wouldn't be following the vectors. They'd be crashing into each other. They'd be having like stolen flying cars, the cops be chasing them, and they jump out of the car into the water, and the car crashes into the building, then you got like a miniature 911. Cats be having a driver's license with no pilot, because you need a pilot's license to have to operate a flying car. They do exist. Cats be having a driver's license but no pilot license, but somehow somebody's still in the sky flying, but they don't know how to drive a stick. They don't know how to do the airplane controls, man. I can only imagine, yo. I'm just saying, Lord, get me home. I know it's probably hard to hear this. It's probably extremely hard to hear this. Those are just the two jokes I wanted to work. I wanted to work the Marathon Burger joke. I think that got some legs in it. You know, they said there was shells on the ground. Even though the cops said there was shells on the ground, manager was like, "Yo, we still got tacos to move." You get it? Because bullets have shells and tacos are served in shells. That's like a subtle double entendre. People's brains, I'm hoping it makes the connection when I talk about the shells on the ground, and then I go to, we got a new taco special. You know what I'm saying? We got these tacos to move. I know it's shells on the ground, but once they get them cleaned up, we gotta move these tacos, man. That is amazing that they didn't close the like, just for the trauma. If I'm a 17-year-old kid working the cash register, and then like somebody gets shot and there's like a literal shootout outside of my restaurant that I'm working at, that's pretty traumatic. I mean, every time I hear the cash register, do cash registers still pop out? Remember the old cash registers that clean? They pop out once you push the cash button. That's gonna make me jump every single time it pops out. You know what I mean? Like, or every time somebody drops something in the back of the store, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be miscounting money. They're gonna be ordering burgers. I'm gonna be putting in hot dogs by accident because somebody just died, but the manager don't care. I still gotta work. What is going on, man? Does business mean that much? Somebody died, yo. If you in college and your roommate commits suicide, they will automatically give you a 4.0. But if you're at Marathon Burger and somebody gets killed outside your restaurant, you only get a 5-minute break. That's crazy. That ain't make no sense. They said Stevie Wonder was there, man. I like the Marathon Burger. I know the service is gonna take a little long because, like, rest in peace, Nipsey said, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I don't mind waiting an hour for my cheeseburger. You're gonna wait more than an hour because they gotta finish cleaning up the dead body in the alleyway right next to the burger joint before they serve you, Mr. Wonder. Snoop Dogg was there. How all these powerful people at this place and people is shooting? If you're Snoop Dogg there and Stevie Wonder there, there's probably some other ancillary celebrities that's there. Y'all gotta have the similar protocol as the president, man. Bump that. Seriously, yo. Hey, listen, man. We about to go to Marathon Burger, but make sure we got the Secret Service. We gonna scan the block for about a 3-mile radius. Nobody allowed to enter this until we get our cheeseburgers. And bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Make me want to go nowhere. I'm glad I don't eat no fast food, man. I get pre-made meals from Geisler's, Big Y, Costco. My girl ain't good at cooking, but she good at Costco, man. That's for damn sure. She's revolutionary with the rotisserie. She is an admiral of the air fryer. She makes miracles with the microwave. She can transform a Pop-Tart into a Michelin star meal. Hey. That joke doesn't end though. No, it's not even that. That joke is an attachment from another joke. Matter of fact, yo, I got some time, so I'll do it, man. I'll do the joke, man. Yo, I love my girl, man. I adore her. Been together over 18 months. But it's like, the longer you with somebody, the more you start to learn their idiosyncrasies and the thing that bothers you. Because my lady's down for me in every single way. But we was on the verge of breaking up. Because she's not too skilled in the domestic area, man. My lady don't put no fabric softener in the laundry, yo. All my clothes be crunchy and stiff. When I put my suits on, I feel like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. Like, baby, why do you do this? She's like, I don't like my clothes flowery fresh. I said, I don't like my clothes mechanically musty. And this is gonna make black folks mad. She only used one dryer sheet for 2 loads of clothes. One dryer sheet for 2 loads of clothes. Black people use 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers. 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers. And she mixed the coloreds with the whites. I said, this is not the dream that Martin Luther had in mind. When it comes to mixing my coloreds and whites, the Grand Wizard of Washington, very, very racist. All my wife beaters was pink. So when you open my underwear drawer, I look like the biggest supporter of breast cancer awareness. But you can't break up with your lady because she ain't good at washing clothes, man. If you're grown, if you're an adult, you should have those skills. You should not lean on your lady for those particular skills, man. But she got another issue too, man. My lady's not skilled in the kitchen, man. My lady ain't good at cooking. She good at Costco. You understand what I'm saying? She is revolutionary with the rotisserie. She is, what did I say? She is a magician with the microwave. She is an admiral of the air fryer. She can make Pop-Tarts. She can make Pop-Tarts and pasta salad look like a Michelin level. She can make Pop-Tarts and a pasta salad look at, damn, it's hard for me to say this. It's a tongue twister. She can make Pop-Tarts, pasta salad look like a Michelin star meal. Gotta love my lady, man. I don't know. So basically, I'm trying to connect the domestic joke with her not being able to, not being skilled at washing clothes or whatever. Damn, this shit's saying it's a 17-minute delay on 91. Somebody did some dumb shit. Somebody was speeding and they fucked up, and they just fucked it up for everybody. Like, you got rush hour going well past 7 o'clock. This is crazy. But yeah, I'm just trying to connect that joke, the laundry joke, with the cooking joke. But I gotta think of exactly how I said it, man. It's a performance joke, and I think I'm gonna ask the audience too, man. Y'all like to cook? You know what I'm saying? You know, you like when your lady cook, man. My girl ain't good at cooking. She good at Costco. She got a membership. She good at Costco. She got a membership, man. She revolutionary with the rotisserie. She revolutionary with the rotisserie. That's hard to say. She's a revolutionary with the rotisserie. She's an admiral of the air fryer. She is a magician with the microwave. I'm doing alliteration there. Here's a writing tip for comedians that are interested, or people interested in comedy. A lot of times, if you can get an alliteration that's basically two words that follow each other, that start with the same sound, it's pleasing to the ear. It becomes poetic, and when how you speak is pleasing to the ear, people tend to pay more attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that works, but it's just one of them things where the brain picks up on the pattern and they'll pay attention to you more. You know, when you do little tricks like that, little alliterations. Yeah, so I got the the clone joke. Ooh, I can mix the clone joke. I'll make no sense. Okay, so after the clone joke, so y'all could clone Genghis Khan, but y'all rather clone Gucci Mane? Come on, man, stop. And then like all these celebrities are alleged. Like some of them, they're older, like a J-Lo or somebody, but they have a youthful appearance, and they're all getting blamed, accused of using adrenochrome to maintain those appearances. And if you don't know what adrenochrome is, it is the life force of precious babies. But people like Hillary Clinton is alleged to be using adrenochrome. And I'm like, have you seen Hillary lately? It ain't working too much. At this point, I think she just likes the taste of copper. Because looking at Hillary Clinton, she make George Burns look like he's still in high school. And I'm talking about George Burns now. That's been dead for the past 15 years. It is a waste of baby's blood. I don't know, something there, but because I'm on a conspiratorial thing, I think that the clone joke and the adrenochrome joke can work together, and then the clone and adrenochrome they sound alike too, so I think that can work out. You know what I mean? I think that'd be something dope. You know, let me do a bit I ain't doing in a while. Let me do a bit that I haven't done in a while, just to practice it. You know what? The weather's so bad. I should have just stayed in Springfield and went to the mic, but I gotta get home and change and prepare my lunch for tomorrow. This is crazy, man. This is like it is definitely some type of accident happened, man. Because I'm just now getting out of Mass, like barely. I'm all the way backed up in infield. This is crazy, man. I've been working a job, improving, you know, trying to step my game up in life, man. Lost about 25 pounds. Got myself a new job with benefits and some life insurance. Better get some life insurance, man. Yeah. Not only to take care of your loved ones, but I feel like if you've lived a very uneventful life, as long as you got some life insurance, the only thing they're going to remember is that you broke them off with a policy. They're going to forget the fact that you always drink out the juice carton and put it back in the refrigerator, knowing damn well you got herpes simplex 1 because you breaking them off with a policy. That one's too extreme. Let me change that. They're going to forget the fact that you always drink the juice and leave a little corner in the carton because you breaking them off with a policy. They're going to forget the fact that you never clean the toilet even though you got IBS. Because you breaking them off with a policy. And me, I'm happy I got my life insurance. Because before I got my policy, the only thing I was going to leave my fam is my PlayStation. And I don't got that many games. I got a real limited library. I got the game that come with the system. And the crazy thing is, it's the PS4. It's not even a PS5. At least I could do better in my life, step up my game, get a new system. Can't stay stagnated. You got to keep elevating in life. That's why for the first time in 10 years, I got myself some new bed covers. I got myself some new sheets. Men don't care about sheets unless they have a woman. If it was not for me having my woman, I would ride my sheets until the wheels fell off. I don't get new sheets for me. I get it for the buns. Right? Everything's expensive around, man. The tariffs is real high. Trump lied. Where the Doge money at? He promised us $5,000 each. Egg prices are still astronomical. I love omelets. And I like breakfast more than I like betting. So you know what I had to do? I got my sheets from the Dollar General, yo. And if you know anything about them Dollar General sheets, they have a low thread count. They're very, very coarse. It's like you're laying inside a bowl of shredded wheat. You need a pedicure just to get in your bed comfortably. Because if you have those corn chips feet, you hop in that shredded wheat bed, you're liable to cause a fire. I think that's how all the blazes got started in Los Angeles last year. Some dude had some shredded wheat sheets from the Dollar General. He hopped in a bed with no pedicure. Half of Hollywood is gone. Half of Hollywood is in a blaze. And then that's when I hop into the, after that bit, that's when I hop into, oh yeah, I love my lady, man. Love my lady. She always taking care of me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I can't just go out all indiscriminately and just eat all willy-nilly. It's like eating is cheating. I can have myself a snack tonight. Once I get to the crib, my girl gonna be like, let me smell your breath. Is that Chick-fil-A on your collar? Like, no. That's pussy. I'm just playing. I can't cheat on her. She's only 4'11". She got a Napoleon complex. Short people stab people. So no, I cannot cheat on my lady. But it's funny, I'd say she cooks for me every night, but she ain't really good at cooking. I go good at Costco, man. She is a magician with the microwave. She is an admiral of the air fryer. She is revolutionary with the rotisserie. She was having the plate looking like a 5-star Michelin meal just because our membership is paid at Costco. And there's some cops coming. Where the cops at? Where they coming from? Where they at? Where they at? It was an accident. I hear it. Here they come. Because I'm stuck on the left, so I can't do nothing, man. They go to Popo, so something going on. Oh, is that the record? Yeah, that's like the record. Oh, they got a 18-wheeler. They got a tractor. They got a tractor, so it must be a tractor accident because they got the tractor with the emergency yellow lights. So he must be about to link up, and tow him. Something happened with the tractor. Oh, so what I was saying here. But I could never cheat on my girl, man. You know, one of the hardest things about being a single man, because I was a man whore for a very, very long time, but I finally locked it down. But you know, you still get temptation. You know? Hell no, I'm not rubbernecking. They was driving by me. No, this ain't rubbernecking. This was an emergency vehicle driving past me. Like, the shit happened on this side of the road. When I say rubberneck, I'm talking about when some shit happened on the opposite traveling highway. No, something happened ahead of us right now. Like, we've been at a standstill for like 25 minutes. Nah, I ain't rubbernecking, not at all. I try to see what's going on as I approach it. Rubbernecking is literally when you turn your neck to see what, like, it ain't that important, man. Hell no, I don't rubberneck. No way. But what I was saying was, what are some of the things that we can do to stay faithful? You know, if you're trying to be an honest, faithful man? What are some of the things that we can do to stay faithful to our lady, man? I mean, some of you fellas, you know, you got your lady, whatever, but you got your work wife, and she always flirting with you. You're getting horny. You want to touch her booty cheeks. No, man. When you feel real horny to touch that other woman, keep it bottled in. Go home and squeeze your wife's booty cheeks. You understand what I'm saying? Or for some crazy reason, like you wilding right there. She done sent you a dirty picture. How she got your phone number? I don't know how she got your number, but she's sending you a dirty picture, and you have the inclination to send her a lascivious picture back. No, instead of sending it to that chick, transfer that energy and send the picture to your lady at home. Our brain is a supercomputer. It's all about transferring these desires that we have for people we shouldn't have onto people we should. Onto people that we should. You got to be creative. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your mind in different places, man, in order to stay faithful. Like the other day, I was making love to my lady. But I was thinking about somebody else. Is that faithful? A lot of people would say, that's not a faithful thing. Why? Because even though my body's in the right place, my heart is in the wrong place. So let me entertain another scenario. And if, God forbid, I should happen to get caught into the clutches of temptation, and I'm making love to another woman, I'm making love to another woman, I'm making love to another woman, but I'm thinking about my lady, though. Is that faithful? Well, some people would still say no, but it's like, yo, you just said my heart had to be in the right place, but my body wasn't. My girlfriend hates that joke, just like most women hate that joke. And if it ever becomes true, 6 people gonna be carrying me in a casket. Can't cheat on short women. They will stab your kneecaps. But I'm happy I got off the dating market, yo. I'm happy I got out of the dating market, man. Because I wasn't necessarily, there was a lot of cops going like, somebody did something dumb on 91. This got the whole highway backed up. Whatever happened, man. Why people can't just drive slower when it's bad weather? If everybody drove slower when it's bad weather, that would reduce accidents by like 99.9%. But it's like I said earlier, just a second ago, somebody was literally tailgating me in icy slush conditions. Now, what joke was I telling? Yeah, I'm glad I'm off the dating market, man. Because, you know, the older you get, especially as a pot-bellied, bald-headed, middle-aged, unaccomplished man, you're not necessarily the top choice. I'm like an Arby's sandwich. Arby's is probably the 7th choice in fast food options. Nobody goes out and be like, yo, let's get some fast food. Well, we're gonna get a Big Mac from McDonald's? Nah. We gonna get a Baconator from Wendy's? Nah, man. Let me get this roast beef sandwich with horseradish and brown mustard, man. Hell no, man. Definitely not the... Oh, man. I can't go over. Like, what the fuck? This cop in the... It's some bullshit, man. Like, it's like an 18-wheeler to the right of me. There's no way I could go over here. There's no way. 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 Yeah. Yes, you can do all that you want, but I can't move, you dumbass. Like he doing all the cop, whatever. It's like it's a fucking 18-wheeler on the side of me. Do you not see what's going on? Highway is ass right now, and people still speeding. This is crazy. How? How can people, y'all see this shit is fucked up, but y'all still being impatient, stepping on the gas? Like, what is y'all problem, bro? This shit, ew. This is absolutely insane. He said, just comply. I did comply. I moved over when I was able to. It was an 18-wheeler I couldn't pull over. What's the movie about? Remember the movie Super Troopers? Nah, he ain't pulling me over. He way ahead of me. It's like it's a bad accident up ahead of us. You're not pulling me over at all. Are you gonna be pulling me over while I'm driving 1 mile per hour? You ain't pulling me over at all. Can't say just comply. Now it reminded me of the movie on Super Troopers. Nah, it wasn't Super Troopers yet. He said he's pulled over. He can't pull over any further. That's an old reference. That's like a 25-year-old reference. That's funny. It's so bright, yo. Yeah, you saw all these lights, man. I mean, like this shit whack, man. Said I'm gonna get to the crib at like 7:12, man. Damn. But as soon as I get to the crib, I'm on a mission to get ready for tomorrow. Do this bullshit again. Hopefully, this is the last storm of the year, man. But anyway, back to the joke. Yeah, who the hell like, yo, let's go get some fast food, man? And Arby's is their first choice. They can have Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's. Nah, man. Let me get this roast beef sandwich with the horseradish, brown mustard, and curly fries. No, that's what I am on these dating apps. And I used to always match with the weirdest of chicks. Like this one chick that I had a date with, took her out. Wonderful evening, dinner, karaoke, comedy show. She was like, I'm glad you took care of me for dinner, but I'm gonna go back home and have dessert with somebody else. Ain't this some BS, man? I done did all the work. I put the bread in the oven, and now somebody gonna enjoy it, man. Chick treating me like a volunteer firefighter. I gotta risk my life in the blaze and get no pay. And by pay, I mean poo nanny, man. And that's the thing I don't understand about women on dating apps, man. Women have basically, since the age of puberty, have been getting offers for D their entire life. And now they get dating profiles and they want all the digital D attention too. Chicks that use dating apps are like millionaires that use food stamps. How much more government assistance do you need? They want the government cheese, the Swiss cheese, the Gouda cheese. She want the whole dairy section of the deli. And this is the thing, man. Women on their dating profiles, they don't make no sense. There's always mixed messages because they'll always have a sign. They'll always have a sign. Not looking for a hookup. Not looking for a hookup. Not looking for a hookup. But their profile picture is booty cheeks. Booty cheeks with the thong on top of the pants, like the well-tail thong, and Bible scriptures on top of the thong, talking about, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. I'm like, damn, is we about to have sex for Sunday service? This is ridiculous, man. Make no sense, man. It's like chicks nowadays, especially ain't feeling you, you got to get the kitty cat by accident. You got to be like, do. I'm just walking along. Oh my God, I just tripped. I just fell into the coochie by accident. Oh my God, I just forgot. I didn't have a condom. Oh my God, I just accidentally busted inside this woman. Oh my God, she just had my baby by accident. Oh my God, I'm on child support for 18 years. Oh my God. Plausible deniability. It's never her fault for wanting sex. It is always our fault. You see me, because I'm like the Arby's sandwich, you know, I got the meats, but I'm not that desirable. I'm only desired by the undesirables, you know what I mean? You know, the only people that like Arby's is hillbillies, truckers, and weirdos. And me, I always used to match up with BBWs. BBWs. Big, beautiful women. But this is my thing, man. If these women truly believe that they were beautiful, why do they only show pictures from the neck up? You're lying to yourself. You ain't got no confidence. It ain't about her size. It's about her self-confidence. I need my lady to have that Lizzo type confidence. If she does not have the courage to twerk at the Staples Center with her booty cheeks out in front of children, she can't be my boo. I need to know what I'm working with, man. I need to see the full body picture. Understand what I'm saying? I need to know if I need an Ace bandage and a Gatorade before I pick her up. And these big women, they always have these headings on their profiles. It says, I know what you think is. I assume she talk like this because she's huge. I'm a BBW. And if you don't like it, you could keep it moving. See, this is a thing that don't make no sense to me. Why do women like that make disclaimers for men who will swipe immediately as soon as they look at their picture? It's like they're wasting their characters. That's like me saying, if you don't like bald-headed, light-skinned, pot-belly dudes with glasses, swipe to the left. I don't have to post that. I don't have to type that because as soon as they see that, they're going to swipe left. I don't have to tell them to do that. It's almost like they're gaslighting themselves into a fictitious situation where they're rejecting people that never wanted them in the first place. That's like a bum with a full shopping cart talk about nobody going to steal my cans. Nobody wants your cans. Nobody wants your 5 cents. And if she would have kept it moving, maybe she wouldn't be a BBW. You know what I'm saying? Kickboxing, Taibo, yoga, Pilates, and I can talk trash because I'm overweight, and I think I'm staying overweight just so I can continue to talk about these big ass broads. It's tough in these dating worlds, man. I keep getting matched up with these weirdos. Like one time, I matched with this chick. She was real cute. She was in a wheelchair, but she had some big ass titties. Her heading said, I'm not looking for a one-night stand. I was like, bitch, but you'll be happy if you could stand one night. This chick blocked me immediately, man. And I got banned from Hinge. Terrible, man. You see, at my age, in my mid-40s, about to be 47 years old, I be matching with chicks that's like 65 years of age or better. And you know what their heading says? I'm looking for a long-term situation. Like the letters shake literally. I'm looking for a long-term. This bitch got Parkinson's font. I'm looking for a long-term situation. I said, but you got a short-term life. You better take this short-term dick. She only got about 5 more minutes. She gonna be dead before Murder, She Wrote go off. Her cookie probably smell like Snickerdoodle. And I bet when she go to bed, the sounds that she play from YouTube is... No, you know what? I'm not gonna do MASH. And I bet when she go to bed, this is a song that she played. That's the theme to Newhart, because old women love Newhart. I'm about to do the whole song, so I don't care if the crowd don't like it. I don't care if they're not into it, but I feel like once I'm in my groove and I'm performing so much, they're gonna be into it. Even if they don't know what it is, they're gonna be into it. If you don't know what it is, I'm gonna say that's the theme to Newhart. That's some ish that my old ass babysitter from 1983 used to make me watch when I was 4 years old, so that's why I still remember it, man. Or do do I do another theme song? What's some? Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. Welcome back. See the names they have changed so you came around, but the game's been the same since you come around. Ooh, I wanna love you. Ooh, I wanna got these little level where they tease you a lot cause you got them on the spot. Welcome back. Nah, that's too long. That's too long. Nah, I'm gonna keep it to the New Heart. That's amazing. I remember that, man. That's crazy. Marlon Perkins said I'm going off. Shout out to Marlon Perkins on here, always supporting, pulling up. Shout out to the homie Matt Jones, always trolling, but he always pull up. Marlene Gonzalez popped in and popped out. What's up? Javier Mendizabal pulled up. Jason Hilton, one of the first people that started watching my program. Hey, listen, I gave y'all more than enough. I'm about to download this real quick, put it on YouTube, put it on ChatGPT, have it break down my jokes because I don't remember everything I said. That's the wonder about technology now. You can just put it, anything literary or video that you come up with, you can put it in chat. Like if you put it on YouTube, you can put it in ChatGPT and it'll give you an analysis of what you did. Technology is a beautiful thing. Even though we live in some dark times right now, man, there's also some very innovative, creative times that we can do a lot of things with the technology and save us a lot of time. Like I'm literally talking to y'all right now, having a mobile open mic / podcast, and it's a fucking, looks like it's a tragic ass accident up ahead, man. This is crazy. But let me see if I can turn this around. See. You see it? I'll let y'all see that, whatever that is. I don't know. I know about it. Move over a lane a little bit, whatever. I'll let y'all see what happened. We got ambulances. And this is not rubbernecking if you're still watching, Matt. This is me trying to safely get by this shit, but something bad happened up here, bruh. Now we can get by, okay, it started to open up. Damn, it's like a little 18-wheeler or something like that. Y'all can rubberneck. Y'all looking at it. It looked like they done hit the signs, everything. And mind you, oh yeah, the whole trailer, like they had to separate the trailer. The trailer got separated from the truck. I knew it because I saw the tractor, like the emergency tractor coming up. So obviously he was gonna hook to that trailer or whatever, man. It looked like they done crashed off the highway. Yep. And that was not me rubbernecking. Yo, I holla at y'all. That was a great. It ended at the perfect time because it literally ended. I'm ending right when the traffic finally opened up. Holla at y'all. Peace.